Hi, I'm Lynn from HIfi Pig and I'm here at High End Munich 2023 and I'm here with Anssi from Amphion of Finland and he's going to tell us all about their new speakers.
Amphion Loudspeakers is a 25-year-old company. It's situated in the middle of Finland in a little town called Kuopio. Maybe due to our surroundings, we always wanted our sound to be pure and natural. One of the things we do differently is that we're using a lower crossover point, 1600 Hertz, in order for the drivers to get better integration to the drivers. Because the funny thing about the speaker building business is that actually human hearing is not linear. And for some reason, a lot of the speaker manufacturers place their crossover, the seam, in that area where hearing is most sensitive. We use the crossover of 1600 Hertz and the waveguide, which allows us to lower the crossover point to be located outside critical hearing range of 2000 to 5000 Hertz. And when we can actually use the tweeter in that area where hearing is most sensitive, you get very good transient speed and detail and low distortion. They work as a point source, which is the only correct way of reproducing sound, even if they don't look like that. Also, the waveguide is used to bring the tweeter voice call back so that the time domain behavior is correct. We always felt that the sound is way too precious to be kept only for the rich old men, so we always wanted to cater for the whole family. Therefore, you have possibility of changing the color grid.
We're looking at these speakers now and these are the new Amphion flagship and they're the Krypton 3X. So Anssi, tell me a bit about them.
Yeah, Krypton 3X is our long-term project actually, and it is a truly full range. It goes down to 21 Hertz. And one of the big problems with a lot of the big speakers is that they may be impressive, but they tend to lose nuances in the mid-range. For that, we actually have, you can't see it here, but we have a special ribbed cone which reduces the diameter of the 8-inch driver in those critical frequencies which kind of contribute to the sense of speed. So you have a nice combination of power and detail. If you look at the side, you have these perforations which are actually not a design element. They actually are there for a purpose. So what we're doing, we are altering the dispersion pattern of the speaker to become a cardioid. Cardioid is actually a microphone pattern, which is kind of like a fat bowling pin, if you wish.
Yeah.
And what we do that for is that we can then reduce the back energy and the side energy and only kind of optimize the sound to the listening place. And this is one of the few speakers, large speakers, that works, for example, in very challenging acoustics, because we are reducing the energy that goes back and to the side. So it's very acoustically very stable in all kinds of spaces.
Easy to play,
yes, because
easy to put
yes,
through.
it works well in smaller rooms, and of course one of the problems for the rich people is that once they give free hands to their architects, they tend to do concrete cubes,
yes,
which are double height, and therefore they tend to be acoustical nightmares. But we have a few customers who actually said that, oh, I've had quite a lot of speakers, but this seems to be the first one that actually works well. Also, a big difference to a lot of the other speakers at this price point, which is 20,000 euros per pair, is that we have a very large surface area in the mid-range. Again, crossover 1600 Hertz means that actually at the crossover point, the length of the sound wave is longer than the distance between the center points of the drivers. So your ear actually does not find these three different drivers, but hears a three-driver combination that works as a cohesive unit, time coherent and point source, works in a point source manner. So you get a lot of coupling to the air in the mid-range. So it's kind of contributes to the sense of ease which the product has. Hiding behind the cloth here, you have a 10-inch long throw woofer.
Yeah.
Which of course allows the speaker to go to that 21.
So the side firing.
It's a side firing 10-inch, yes.
Yeah. Now I didn't actually realise we're pro audio speaker makers as well, but you've got quite a quite a history and quite a list of customers that use your speakers.
Yes, it's been an interesting journey. Of course, we started from home audio 25 years ago. It should be about you and your music, you and your movies, nothing else. I mean, the gear should get out of the way and allow you to immerse yourself into the experience. And I think this is also one of the reasons, even if we started from the home side, we always had pro users for our home products.
Yes.
And then it became, a little bit by accident, we came across one of the best microphone manufacturers in the world. Then of course in the speaker building business we always say that the perfect speaker is a reverse microphone. Not entirely true, because mics are used to color as well, which the speakers I think shouldn't do.
No.
But to cut the long story short, we did a little carry-on kit to Martin Kantola, who was in those days, he did mics for Bruce Woodine. Then Martin called me one evening and said what had happened. They had guys like Bernie Grunman, one of the top mastering engineers in the world, Bruce of course, Ed Shearney, Al Schmidt, who now is one of the, again, top mixing engineers in the world, recording engineers in the world. And they found something in the speaker that they liked. So at that point we said, maybe we actually owe ourselves to actually start digging into that. And that was now 14 years ago, 10 years ago. If you like music from Billie Eilish or Justin Bieber or Beyonce or Harry Styles or Beck or a lot of the others on the hip hop front, Kanye West, Kendrick Lamar, these are all Amphion customers that probably you get a glimpse of what they are doing, even with a small speaker. And of course, the world is interesting because the things are kind of converging. The lines are getting blurred, so nothing really prevents an audiophile to get even an active speaker, a studio monitor, because there's nothing professional about our products. We never believe that you should have different sound when you make it or when you enjoy it. It is honestly, it is really making sure that properties that contribute to the emotional transfer, like timing and phasing, are correct all the time. That's kind of in a nutshell what we're trying to do.
Well, thank you very much. That's been really, really fascinating.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.